All summer, you're a guard more than a center. How's it going when you're back playing your old position?
It's like I never left, you know. You just gotta, it's like riding a bike, pick it back up and go back to center. Not too much changes when you're in the middle. You talk a little bit more at center.
Psychologically, was it hard at all when they kind of gear you to be a guard rather than a center?
Definitely, it's definitely a little different because guard, I think you could be a lot more violent, a lot more physical, and I like that. Center, you have to make the calls, and you have to, you're in the front of the line, so you have to be ready to take some hits and also just get back off the line so you don't get picked.
They've been going okay.
Yes, sir.
You guys are 2 of 4 starters from 2019, and across the line, you guys averaged like 293 pounds, and now you're up to 325, I think.
Yeah.
318, I think is the number. 25 pounds bigger per man. You guys are both bigger than last year. What has that added weight done for you guys? And I guess, do you wish that you'd been bigger before?
Absolutely. It makes the game a lot easier being heavier. Like, it sucks looking back and being like, we wanted to be smaller so we can move better, when it's like, we're probably moving better now when we're heavier. And like, you're not going to be able to move anybody weighing 270, 280, 290, but you're going to move someone weighing 330, 320, 315.
What about those young guys? You got some guys that came in and they're already, some of those guys are like 350 right now.
Yeah, they recruited some big boys. I'll say that.
They definitely did. But yeah, those guys work hard too. And Devin Manuel been working on trimming down some of his weight, and he's done a really good job so far this camp. Same with, Terry's just came in looking good.
Yep.
And he's done a superb job with what he's had to do. And yeah, those guys, all of them been great.
Coach Kennedy said the battle at left guard with Brady and Luke was probably going to come down to the wire this preseason. I guess for each of you, what would each of those guys bring to a starting role?
They're both excellent guards. I think it's a really good battle for us to have. Brady's super physical. He's violent. Luke's, he's physical too. It's neck and neck. It's going to be who can put together more consistent days at the left guard spot.
Yeah, you're talking about 2 extremely high-level players there, and both of them know what to do. Both of them are violent human beings, and they take it personal when one of them moves up the depth chart and one of them moves down the depth chart. And again, like you said, it's going to come to the wire. Those guys are going to fight for that spot tooth and nail, and it's going to be interesting to see who wins it.
Hey guys, for both of you, what, with all the starters back and guys who have been backups have played, what level of improvement should we see from the line this year?
I think the O-line has improved quite a bit. I think bringing back a lot of experience from last year, second year in the system, and then just a little bit more leadership out of, some other guys in the room, and we just gel together, I feel like. And I don't know, I feel like the O-line is going to be excellent this year. Definitely a little more violent, more physical, execute better. I think we've been on it.
Yeah, that's been the theme of this camp, is violence and execution. Like, we need to perform on a consistent basis violently. And Coach Kennedy's harped on that. He wants to make sure that we get that done. And the competitive depth that we have established right now is unmatched since I've been here.
Dalton, Tykees Crawford is one of the guys backing you up. Where have you seen him grow since spring ball to now in camp?
I'd say the most he's probably grown is from his playbook. He's learned a lot of the offense, a lot more in this fall camp than he had in the spring. And it's made him a lot more dangerous out there. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's able to get out there and play a little faster now. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to play fast. And Tykees knows what he's doing, and he's out there. Like, that's probably one of the biggest improvements I've seen, that he's able to make all these different calls now and understand defenses and stuff. And he's had a great camp so far.
You guys have been around for a while. I'm wondering, year 2 of Sam Pittman, where are y'all been? Where is the program a notch above where it was in 2020? Both of y'all can answer, Dalton.
I think we took that, as corny as it sounds, like, we took that blue collar chip to the next level. Like, guys come in and work hard every single day, and Coach Pittman talks about it every single day, about that blue collar chip, like how much we want to outwork our opponents and our violence, physicality, effort, execution, toughness, all of that is going to help us win this year a lot. And last year it was getting that blue collar chip. This year it's progressing the chip.
Yeah, I mean, the work ethic on the team has definitely gone up with Coach Pittman. I think and it's more than just work ethic. You can work hard and not do things right, but it's working hard the right way.
Absolutely.
Even from the weight room to the field to, if, you step on the line during a run and you weren't supposed to, well, then you're going to jump off sides on defense. So just the work ethic in that way too is definitely taking a step up.
When I walked out of that first practice, I was like, who is that guy yelling? And it was Coach Kennedy. And you can hear him throughout all over the field. What was y'all's reaction when y'all, I guess, were first started being coached by him? And it just seems like a really high energy guy.
Yeah, Coach Kennedy's awesome. Also, I mean, how can you be a coach if you're not yelling at your guys? You know?
Absolutely.
You got 5 linemen on the field. One of them's bound to mess up eventually, but he's doing a great job. I mean, he came right in, fit in right away, I think, and a lot of guys have respect for him.
Absolutely.
I think we gel with him as well.
Yeah, he came in and we didn't miss a beat. That O-line didn't miss a beat. He pushes us to get the best out of us and loves us even harder. And I mean, you guys are rolling now under him. And like Ty said, everybody respects the hell out of him.
Really from before spring practice on, Sam talked about, the 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 and being, running the ball and how much did y'all take that personally as far as the offensive line on that and just the running game in general being a more physical team?
Very personally.
Yeah, when you talk about 3rd and 1, you're talking about the O-line.
Yeah.
So when you don't convert on that kind of stuff, it's nobody's fault really, but the O-line.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just at that point, you got to be better than the guy across from you. Your will and your wants got to be better. And if Coach Pittman challenges us to do that, that's what we need to make sure we get done, especially for our team and for everyone else.
How do you feel y'all progressed at that this fall?
I think gaining weight helped. I think we're stronger and
A lot of practice at it too.
Yeah.
A lot of 3rd and 1 practice.
Couple questions, with like facing the defensive line, Markel and Trey Williams, them having been at Missouri. What do you guys remember about playing them, and what's it like having guys on your team you're going against them in practice after going against them in SEC games?
I don't think you really notice, you're like, oh, I played against you. That's not how it is. As soon as they're on the team, they're a teammate, and you treat them the same as guys that have been here. They've both been great additions. So is John, who transferred from Illinois State.
Yep.
They've all been great for the D-line. Definitely added some depth.
Markel, especially, man, he's a guy that goes in every day working his tail off. I mean, those 3 guys go in head down working, but especially Ridgeway and Markel, like those guys bust their butts in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never watched tape of Ridgeway, but I imagine at Illinois State he must have just dominated at that level.
I can imagine he did.
What kind of player is he, and what impresses you about him?
He plays that head up nose. He's a big guy, and he will just try and bulldoze you over.
Yeah.
So you better hold your weight against him, or else you'll be going back in the backfield.
Very physical player. Speed too.
What do you guys see from KJ?
I think KJ has definitely stepped up. I think the Felipe, seeing him for a year helped. I think now that, he's the guy, I think he enjoys being the guy. He wants to be the guy, and he's going to be the guy.
Yeah. KJ's really taking that spot to heart, and he's taken a huge step in his leadership from the offseason, from spring ball to now, and even throughout camp. He's had a hell of a camp so far.
You guys riff off each other better than any 2 we've had up here all camp. So
Yeah, we've played next to each other for a couple games.
Saturday, the scrimmage. What was your assessment of what happened Saturday? And then what do you need to be better at this coming Saturday?
Tempo was great on Saturday. We moved the ball fast. We moved the ball well in the tempo periods. When we slow it down and we get into more situational periods, we got to pick it up and focus more, lock in more on those 2 areas. But our tempo periods on Saturday, they were rolling.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tempo is, I mean,
It's the way we play.
it's definitely tiring, but it also tires out the guy on the other side of the line. And then they start making mistakes. They can't twist, they can't blitz, they can't, run certain special coverages or anything. And it only helps us out more.
You know, the start of the season is just around the corner, and if you're into sports betting, Bet Online is where you should go to win some money today. Whether it's live bets during games or future bets on who you think will win the championship, Bet Online has all the latest odds, news, and information for all your online sports betting needs. Visit the website today or use your mobile device to join and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. So before the next big game or before the season starts, head on over to Bet Online and start playing today. That's Bet Online, your online sportsbook experts.